They had to say, I'm only here for the stars. Oh my God. Welcome back, everybody. Of course, we have to always make sure that we are streaming and not just. Okay, yeah, we're good on that side. Now, this is a modded version of. Ooh, okay. This is all modded, by the way. This took me quite some times to mod this whole thing. Everything that's on 2K25 or 24 has been brought to this game. But it doesn't quite work the way you think it works. But I'll show you. Everything from the music to the court to the jerseys to the image, everything has been pulled up to this game. I will show you now. If you've been catching up, I would say basically, I am doing the Dynasty Melo mode. I drafted him I did a fantasy draft in the last two previous gameplay. Just messing around, really not doing too much. But let's see. Let's go ahead and put this back on. Presentation? Is it presentation? Which one is it? Oh, yeah, it is. 2K Beats menu. I don't think I should do it 55%. I don't know. If it's too loud, I'll just change it. I was trying to be fly, couldn't take off. Coach falling on my ass, lost weight, dog. No jacket in the winter, had to shake, dog. Then I said, fuck it, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my nigga Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I was feeling, caught me a big six. And there's no bitch, a roll, bitch with a brick dick. Never killed, I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always fucking up, was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop. Two doors where I flow if I hop in the coupe. Two swords from a wall where I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man. Yeah, I'll probably bring that down to like 30% or something like that. As we go, I'll probably change that too. But we'll say 20%, not to overpower me. Everything, like I said, is still the same. You know, it's just a crazy updated version of it. I think that's still the same image of Jason Richardson. Something might have happened. I think if you got out or if you became a free agent or something like that, I don't know. That's an updated image of Michael Carter Williams. I know that for sure. The graphics will be updated. That's a good part about it. But I don't think it really matters. Hold on. Let's go to our game mode because I want to see if I can update the fantasy draft. The only thing I don't like about this is that you'll see the graphics is a little weird, to be honest. It's a little bit weird. It's kind of not better than the it's not better than the actual 2K24, so it's kind of weird, but I'll show you. Like, this is the team I'm working with right now, although it's updated image and courts and stuff like that, but it's not actually I didn't upload the actual updated stats and stuff like that. I'm just using the updated version of the game basically, but I'm not actually, I'm not doing too much, I guess. Basically, I'm gonna leave everything the way as it is. I'll just enjoy like a little mash of. Oh no, wait, hold on, time out, pause. I wanted to do something here. I want to see if I can up. I don't think it will let me, right? Yeah. Okay. I could be wrong. Yeah. It won't let me do what I want to do. Because I think you only got a choice when it first starts, and then after that it's like, yeah, I think you only got a choice when it first starts, and then after that I don't think you can do it. Let's say this. Trades, nah. Contract extension, roster, I guess. I don't know. It won't let me do it. Yeah, it won't let me do it. But what I'm trying to do is actually upload the draft class, and put that into the this game mode basically. But it won't let me do that. But it's okay. Anyway, I think we are. Ariza happy to be in Phoenix, wants to do a contract extension. Jefferson ready to talk contract extension with Pelicans. Offered. I don't know. Oh, okay. So yeah, I did a lot of updates, to be real. It says we're 3-0. Melo 25. Melo lights up for 36. Melo scores 31. I drafted Goldberg. The only thing that it won't let me do, right, is that it won't let me trade Joe Johnson. Like, it won't offer nothing good enough. I don't see. Joe Johnson's a little off for me. He's a little off for me, but the problem with this, right? See, I would take Victor Oladipo, and I don't want to do this again. I would take Victor Oladipo over Joe Johnson in this game. Because, I don't know. To be quite honest, I don't know. I'm just going to play. Who are we actually facing next? It says we're facing the Nets. So yeah, let's just go ahead. We'll play the Nets. I won't be doing too much talking because I'm kind of holding my microphone and trying to play the game at the same time. So that's not going to work out. Dwayne Wade is their leader in this. We are third in offense and defense and number one in something. So they got Mo Williams, Dwayne Wade, Quentin Richardson, Chris Bosh, and Royal Hibbert. Now, I wanted Royal Hibbert on my team, but I kind of changed my mind on that.
Hi and welcome. This is Damon Bruce, and you're watching 2K Sports. It's Sunday night. Welcome to our NBA presentation. It's the Brooklyn
Chris
Nets
Bosh not doing too bad.
Orlando Magic. And without any
Larry
further
Sanders
ado,
is not
let's
doing
head to
too
Kevin
bad,
Harlan
but
and
that's
the
kind of
rest
rookie
the 2K Sports
numbers.
crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
But again, I don't really use them. I have a first option, I have a second option, I have a third option. I actually really like this song, by the way, so I don't even mind it being still in the game. Yo, Melo legs is a little.
It's
all
time
right.
For the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Our starting lineups. A look at the matchups here, and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Larry Sanders?
Well, the one thing that you have to have in basketball is big men who can protect the rim, and that's what Sanders does. He's willing to go up and block shots, really patrol the paint, and protect that rim area.
Yeah, you know, but there's nothing easy in the lane when Sanders is on the floor. You always have to be looking over your shoulder if you plan on putting up a shot with him around. The Magic again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year. Well, guys, they got swept in last year's series. You know, that's the first and foremost thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time around.
Yeah, a very familiar opponent. They've played these guys an awful lot over the years, and this is the first of their 4 get-togethers this season.
Here's Williams. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Here's Conley. He dishes it to Carmelo. Richardson covering. Tries from 7. And the dunk by Sanders.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Yeah, a lot of familiarity with these two teams. Steve just kind of touched on. Clark, do you think it really does impact the rest of their matchups later in the season?
Absolutely, Kevin. It sure does. I mean, because for the winners today, they now know what game plan brought them success. So they've got a blueprint for the next meeting. For the losers, it's back to the drawing board for adjustments.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. We went over the matchups in tonight's game, and when we came to Nene, he told me, now there's a player. You just don't find big men with that kind of body who's that light on his feet. I don't know if it's his soccer background, but the way he moves, it's awfully tough to stay between him and the iron. Guys, that's the goal, but we'll see if they're able to make it happen. Back to you.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
An up and down season for the Nets last year, and the playoffs were just more of the same. They ended up getting knocked out by the Bulls in the only first-round matchup that went to 7 games.
Well, back to the Nets in the playoffs. They lost a game at Barclays early and looked to be on the ropes down 3-1 after 4 games, but they did well just to steal one in Chicago and force a Game 7.
What a strange series that was. The Bulls made that miracle comeback behind Nate Robinson in 1 game and then ended up going on the road to Brooklyn and winning Game 7. What a disappointment for the Nets in their debut season in Brooklyn.
Williams kicks to Wade. Johnson's there. The fadeaway. And the Nets miss again.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Conley, the pass to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Miami. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break, and then Johnson with the jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in. Williams kicks to Richardson. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Gives him the lead pass. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Conley kicks to Nene. Back to Conley. Magic moving the ball around. Johnson attacking. And the shot is good. Johnson's got 6.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful. And as he has gained more experience in the league, Wade has taught himself to rely a bit more on his jump shot and a little less on attacking the rim. But still, you see his confidence really lies in his ability to attack the lane.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Heinrich with it. West picks him up. Johnson Odom kicks to Zeller. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Gobert. Inside, Barnes. .135 left here in the opening quarter. Johnson Odom the pass to Heinrich. Heinrich off a pick from Johnson Odom. There's Gallinari with the three. No luck. So Orlando will take it the other way. And Wade, still a player who thrives on getting in the lane, Clark, and for his career, under 30% from long range.
Yeah, you know, his jump shot is more of a mid-range weapon, quite honestly. He loves the bank shot, loves the floaters, and is always looking to get somebody in the air with that pump fake. And usually, more times than not, guys bite, and he gets free throws.
He gets to the line, you're right. Hansborough, that's good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gallinari with it. West picks him up. And Gallinari kicks to Johnson Odom. The feed to Heinrich. And it's blocked by Anderson. And Young, here we go. The kick out to Anderson. Drills the three-pointer. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
He got it up, and that's not going to go. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Magic lead by 7. And back.
This Saturday, November 9th, the Orlando Magic hit the road for a duel with the Atlanta Hawks. Don't miss out.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
We've got Gerald Green. Rudy Gobert is out there with Barnes. Then there's Delonte West. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, head coach Jason Kidd, that's a phrase I didn't expect to hear this quickly, but Kidd wasted no time. Only a matter of weeks after he announced his retirement as a player, he was named the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. And it's going to be interesting to see the transition. Kidd, obviously great basketball IQ, so well respected as a person in the league. I think it's just a matter of time before he really finds his footing and becomes an excellent coach.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, for Jason Kidd, who has taken over as head coach of the Nets with no coaching experience, certainly there's some apprehension about how he'll do. But one thing we are certain of, he knows how to lead. On Team USA, the coaching staff raved about Kidd's leadership in winning the gold in 2008. And former Knicks teammate Raymond Felton summed it up this way, saying, quote, "He's a great role model, a father figure who understands the game, understands life. I think he'll be a great coach. The guys will listen to him." Kevin?
I like his chances. Thanks. And back to Coach Jason Kidd, Clark, a rookie at the coaching profession, but one of the most intelligent and respected point guards over his 19 years in the NBA.
Yeah, always respected as a leader, and his basketball IQ off the chart. So I think he's one of the few guys that could go right from playing to being a successful head coach.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Roy Hibbert. And Richardson drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Conley dishes to Carmelo. Anthony right side. And the layup falls. Anthony's got his second bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The dish now to Villanueva. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Orlando leading by 9. Conley the pass to Johnson. He kicks to Carmelo. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
Nene, he's checked in for Orlando.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Johnson kicks to Sanders. Back to Johnson. Now the pass to Sanders. Anthony left side. The 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me. And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
The drive by Wade, kicks to Richardson. He feeds it to Villanueva. Off target with his 3.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Williams dishes to Bosh. Richardson, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Williams against Conley. And Villanueva kicks to Williams. Feeds to Villanueva. And the Nets miss again. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Conley. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Conley into the lane. Johnson, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim. Nets trail by 18. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, the Brooklyn Nets going all in this season. With a team payroll of about $100 million, they have an additional luxury tax bill of around $75 million. Guys, the owner's sparing no expense in constructing this roster. But no question, a high burden of expectation for what they'll achieve. It's championship or bust.
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. The shot by Williams, no good.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. And you look at Sanders, second in the NBA, a great defender. And, of course, Roy Hibbert, who's also someone that will flat out control the paint.
Well, their defense down on the block is so good. Both of them just seem to anchor their team's D, and wow, what a weapon to have.
And that one's good by Bosch.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Bosch.
That is not a good feeling when a dunk bangs out on you. Trust me on that one.
It's Richardson on the wing. And the layup is good. The Magic leading by 16. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Sanders. Ball's knocked loose. Anthony against Wade. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
17 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Wade. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
7 seconds left in the second quarter. And Williams, here we go. The shot, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And that concludes the first half. Orlando out in front.
And now,
they lead by
time for
13.
the half court.
Folks, stay tuned for.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season revs up.
That's probably the most
Let's
I've
get
ever
into the
scored with Joe
halftime
Johnson.
report. Out
I
at
think
Amway Center,
13 might have
the
been.
Magic are out in front against Brooklyn. They've yet to lose so far this season and are looking fantastic in this one, too. Joe Johnson playing effortlessly. At the break, 11 points, and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. For the Nets, though, they've looked out of sync. They're losing the battle on the boards. It starts with wanting to rebound. That's been a problem. Charlie Villanueva off to a rough start.
I'm getting slightly better with Joe Johnson,
he hasn't
but
connected on any of his shots.
I'm not really.
And now, let's check out the other game still going on. A tight game for Washington.
Still don't got
Squaring
it. I don't got his
off
shooting
against
form down.
Some good
Maybe I
action
should
there in
do
the
some
third. We
practice
still
with
got a
him, but
close
I'm not.
ball game.
I
And
don't
another
think I'm
one
going to waste my
also in
time doing that.
progress. Out at the Palace of Auburn Hills, it's the Pistons trailing to Boston.
He's meant to be
Second
more of a
half
second
basketball
option
just
for
getting
Melo
started for
anyway.
them. And another game going on. The Lakers have the lead out in Los Angeles against the Hawks. Second quarter action in a close.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a lockdown defensive effort from him through the first 2 quarters. He's just swatting shots away.
Well, the reach and the timing he's shown to get to some of these shots has been really impressive. He looks like he has telescope arms out there. He's like an octopus.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Chris Bosh is out there with Quentin Richardson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Williams at the point.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Richardson, he's guarded by Johnson. Richardson dishes to Hibbert. He's against Sanders. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Hibbert's got his second basket of the game. Johnson outside. It's stolen by Wade. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Johnson goes in. The layup missed.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Williams up on top. Outside Bosch. Clock at 6. Williams. Offline with his 3. Conley kicks to Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Kevin, in the NBA, you've got lots of shooters, but only so many shot creators, and he's one of them.
Yeah, you love to have a guy like him with the ball shot clock running down and just let him go to work. He is a shot manufacturer late in the game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout, just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Williams passes to Wade. Back to Williams. From outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And that's now 7 points for Mo Williams.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 10th in assists, 11th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
And I think really the key to their success, Clark, is what you talked about with the assist, because they're a top 10 team in the league thanks to a lot of unselfish play. They really like to move the ball, and when they found their offensive groove and passed the ball well, they were tough to beat.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Williams double team. He passes to Wade. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, if you just look at the numbers without knowing who Dwayne Wade was, you'd think he was probably 6'7" or 6'8", but the way he blocks shots and rebounds, even at 6'4", he just plays much bigger than he really is.
And the Magic making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Johnson dishes to Sanders. Magic moving the ball around. Conley into the lane. Taken away by Williams. Right side, Williams. Richardson kicks to Williams. Richardson the pass to Bosch. Williams dishes to Bosch. Pass to Richardson. And there's the feed to Williams. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Johnson with the block.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Nene with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. And it's Johnson penetrating. Conley with the 3. Brooklyn making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Tony Roten in for Dwayne Wade. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Conley kicks to Sanders. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. And here's Heinrich. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dishes it to Roten. Back to Heinrich. Right side Bosch. Larry Sanders grabs the miss. Sanders has got 8 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Barnes. Back to Anthony. Great D that time from Hibbert. Nets trail by 16. And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. Double team on Bosch. Hibbert with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. From down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Anthony, the pass to Nene. Anthony dishes to Green. And the pass to Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to Barnes. Nene, the turnaround Jay, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Heinrich outside. Williams sets a screen for Heinrich. Roten. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Williams' shot is off.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Nets trail by 15. Heinrich, right side. He dishes it to Williams. And it's blocked.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge them a little bit at least. And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
Nice D from Bosch. Now here's Roten. On up the court. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Green with the ball. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Here's Williams. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 19. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Friday, November 8th, the Oklahoma City Thunder take on the Detroit Pistons. Be there.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Anthony out there with Sanders. Then there's Nick Young. Then there's Johnson. And it's Conley in at the one spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slamming.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like they are, he just took it out on his opponent. I mean, you've got to keep your composure. I don't think that was one of his best moments.
Backing him down is Johnson. Fade away, and the rejection by Zeller, and they'll keep possession. Sanders' shot is good.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Here's Johnson Odom. He's guarded by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson Odom. The shot no good. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Double team on Williams. Hansbrough defended by Anderson. And Hansbrough kicks to Williams. Right side, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Magic. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
To stop the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Hansbrough, and it's Tony Roten in for Quentin Richardson. Villanueva with it, now guarded by Anderson. Zeller passes to Villanueva, and the 3-ball is good.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Gobert. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Cody Zeller. Pass to Johnson Odom. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Anderson kicks it to West. Backing him down is Johnson. Shoots a fader. Rejected by Villanueva. It's stolen by Johnson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half. Nets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Villanueva. No good off the front iron.
Oh boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Heinrich kicks to Zeller. Doubled by Anderson. The dish to Roten. Pass to Johnson Odom. 6 on the shot clock, and he knocks down the jumper. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young. Brooklyn with the rebound. Heinrich with it. Baseline try. Shot's good by Johnson Odom. Johnson Odom's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, Orlando shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Young passes to Gobert. And stolen by Zeller. Here's Villanueva. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 22. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a new group in for the Nets. Here's Anthony. Shot from the inbound. And he lays it up and in. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Roten dishes to Zeller. Heinrich outside. Taken away by Anthony. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Roten kicks to Gallinari. Gallinari gets the screen from Roten. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Villanueva passes to Roten. The Nets working the ball around now. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Conley into the lane. He feeds it to Sanders.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Johnson Odom is checked in for the Nets.
Clearly, Orlando was a team in transition last year. They had a group of younger, inexperienced players, and many times when that's the case, you'll get off to slow starts in games, and that certainly proved to be true for the Magic.
Well, Clark, you mentioned that the Magic were at the very bottom of the league when it came to scoring in the first quarter of games. Steve, you got to get better as the game went on, obviously, but you can't start every game in a hole down like they did and expect to do well.
Well, we just go back to the roster, and that explains everything. I mean, you look at who they had, the lack of a go-to scorer out of the gates, and that explains the slow start. So this is really all about continuing to build the roster and try to put together some talent.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for three. No good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. There's the three. Here's Zeller, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. No good on that one. So for the Nets. And he's good on the second. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Green inside the three-point line. Off the mark. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the
That is another win. 3-0. We're not actually 3-0. We're 4-0. We should be 4-0. Let's see. Yeah, we're 4-0. Johnson, that's actually the most I've ever scored with him. But I did use Carmelo Anthony. 4 blocks, I didn't even believe that. I still don't believe that. Did they beat us any? Nah, they didn't beat us in any quarter. Let me see. Can we get anybody decent for this? Has the trade upgraded? No, because of Johnson's $21 million per year contract. It's no joke. Can we get anybody decent for this? Has the trade upgraded? No, because of Johnson's $21 million per year contract. It's no joke. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I could give him up for Victor, but that's a stupid trade. Kind of looking at what he provides as opposed to Victor Oladipo. I don't know. Let's see. I'm still thinking about it. Well, it did kind of upgraded. We got Sebastian Telfair and they won Nick Young as opposed to Dennis Schroeder. I'm still thinking about it. Let's see. Well, it did kind of upgraded. We got Sebastian Telfair and they won Nick Young as opposed to Dennis Schroeder. This would be amazing, but we don't have any Amari Stoudemire would be amazing to have on the team, by the way, but nah, I'm good with my Aaron Aflalo. I'm not too stoked about. Let's see. 6 man, and I'm trying to make him a starter. He's all rounded. I don't know why I'm still considering trading Joe Johnson. The man is amazing. Perimeter defense A minus. Outside shooting B plus. Why am I still trying to trade this man? I think he's just not fast enough, and that's what makes it very annoying. Signature skills. Let's find that. Ooh, Scrapper, highlight reel, and finisher. I think Joe Johnson kind of provides the same thing off the bench. Well, he don't provide the same thing off the bench, but I think he just provides the same thing regardless. So it's not really. Wait, hold on. Exception at creating space, and that's about it. But okay, so Victor in this game is a better perimeter defense player, but just not a better outside shooter. I'm thinking about it. Nah, he won't be able to complement Carmelo like I'm thinking about. So I'll take that back. Let's say Joe Johnson and Nene, because Nene is. I like this. Yeah, it's only one trade. I like this, but I don't like this. The reason why I don't like this is because I'm giving up a star, but they're also giving up a star too. But what would I be doing with Evan Turner? That's my problem. What would I do with him? And then I lose a first round Grizzlies pick? Get out of here. Small forward point guard. Nah. I mean, he is 6'7", so it's kind of like replacing him with Joe Johnson. And I get Amari Stoudemire, who has better signature skills, but his salary is still ridiculous. And he's 6'11". I think Nene is 6'10". Nope, he's 6'11". Yeah, you know what? Scratch that. It's not even worth it. We will try this again later on. Sorry, kind of making some life choices in the background here. 27.7. Oh, LaMarcus. I forgot about Marcus. He's in this game. I could have traded for him. Give me a second here. Why is this? I've just been working up. Something wrong. Do it at the Okay, I actually forgot about LaMarcus. Um, let me see something, right? Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving's third place with 18.7. Oh, yeah, he's actually doing work. If I could have a dream, you know what? Let's see if they will do this, right? What team is he even on? Cleveland. Cleveland drafted him in the fantasy draft. If I could have a dream power forward, I would take Dirk. But the only thing about Dirk is that, hold on. Give me 1 second here. I am adjusting. Oh my god, it sucks to do. That's not even what I'm looking for. Ugh. So why isn't it pause? I guess default. Oh, here we go. The Cleveland has presented the Magic a trade offer. First round pick, Jamal Tinsley, who's a point guard. Are you guys kidding me? Why in the world would I ever do that? And Nick Young? Yeah, okay. Negotiate trade. And you got Paul George? Nah, that's not happening. Nah, if y'all want to trade Paul George, that's a whole different perspective. I'll entertain that one. But nah, I'm not trading nobody here. Oh, you know what? Let's see if y'all crazy, right? Let's say I want that and Dirk, and I will give y'all the person I've been trying to unload here. I'll give y'all Joe Johnson, and I will give y'all where's my shooting guard? He is my shooting guard. Duh. Okay, I gotta give y'all somebody. I will give y'all. I could give y'all Nick Young if y'all want. No, because 3 million, 22. Okay, I fall short here. I fall short by like a few M's. Let's say, still fall short. I needed someone with like 4 or 5 M's. Ryan, I could give y'all Ryan. They don't want that. It ain't gonna work out. I don't want y'all first round pick. I'll give y'all that. Declined. Okay, what if I give y'all first round pick from the Grizzlies? Decline. Okay. Oh no, give me a second here. Give me a second. I have to do something very challenging here. Turn that off. Turn that off. We need to. I had to readjust that whole thing.
Basketball is
Okay, there we go. Basketball is dum dum. What song is this? Hold on. If I okay, yeah, they didn't. Memphis, yo, I really want to do this, but they don't let me. I don't want Danny Green. You know what? I would even take Danny Granger. How much he's getting paid? I'm disrespecting Danny Granger wants contract. Okay, he's with the Mavericks, right? Oh, damn. Yo, that's a squad. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward. Oh no, you can even go power forward to be real. Small forward and then center. I know he's starting. Don't tell me. Oh my God, they made him 6-man. It's cool. It's whatever. Let's say if I want Danny Granger, right? Can somebody please help me understand why I want to trade Joe Johnson so badly? Yeah, Carmelo Anthony is my franchise piece. Never in y'all sweet dreams, my baby. Mike Conley, nah, it can't happen. Ain't gonna happen. I would tell y'all what, right? They have to keep 2 players, so I have to give them 1. And who's that? Stuckey? Stuckey's actually a starter, and he is really good. But I want to put... I'll give you Matt Burns. Yeah, they might do this. They might do this. I swear they might do this. And I'm stupid for doing this because Danny Granger is not... He's younger, but not too young. But he is 80. Stuckey's much better. Danny Granger is really... He slept on in this game. But I don't think he's... The only good thing is that I get to play... I get Stuckey. So I could probably start Stuckey and have Danny Granger come in to really be a knockdown shooter. Like a real 6-man, I guess. Hold on. You said Master Duel win? Master Duel win? Oh, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been fighting myself to not do the what is it called? The master duel video I have, and I've been really fighting myself. But I really want to do it, but I just don't know, to be real. Okay, y'all don't wait too long. Don't wait too long. Wifey's calling on the other phone. Where I got my ASS at. Yeah. Don't wait too long. Okay, you know what? I'm smoking C-word, and I should not do this. Danny Granger is slow. But he's not even a starter. You know what? This is a good trade. This is a good trade. If they let this happen, I'll take this. Ooh, counter offer. Daddy, no. Nah. Nah. This ain't it. Damn, I don't want to do this. I should do this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, give me let's see, can I grab anybody else that I want? He's a prospect. Biombo is also a prospect. What if I tell y'all to give me Biombo and I will give y'all in return, I'll give y'all can't have Rudy. Y'all could take Ryan. I could care less. Y'all could take Ryan. This is a stupid trade. Ooh, decline. They ain't doing that. Ryan's taking up too much of it anyway. I'm not giving up Goldberg only because of what he's capable of doing. I ain't gonna lie. Although I modded the game, I didn't upload anything. I didn't load anything, so his overall is not gonna increase. He's gonna stay like this, and I think it might go up 57 next year or something like that, 55. But he ain't really doing anything. I don't know who I want to give up though, and he ain't doing too bad, to be real. 4 rebounds, 2 rebounds, 1 rebound, and he's something. Yo, I don't know. This is stupid. This is very stupid. This is stupid. You know what? Go ahead. Let's do it. I would take this. Ooh, nah, though. Nah.
Hold on. Let's get this shit.
Let's see who's Grizzly, because I don't know who's on Grizzly that they want this pick so badly, and I think it's because Grizzly ain't going nowhere. Mike Beasley? Nah, that's the Bulls. Yeah, I'm not trading that first round pick for nothing. I'm not. I'll give y'all Nick Young though, and I'll take Mac Miller. Nah, y'all can't have that. Y'all smoking something. I will give y'all next year. Oh no, that is next year they want. Oh, y'all can have it. Accepted. Let's see what the roster look like now. OKC, what's my team? What is my team? I can't find my team. Oh, here we go. Alright, that's decent. That's decent. Ronnie Starkey is gonna provide high minutes. He gonna provide very good value, and I think my overall probably went up too, unless I'm smoking something. Let's see. Joe Johnson landed to Dallas in a multi. Yeah, he did. Okay, my overall did not go up. And let's see what's my coaching game plan rotation. Mike Conley, Ronnie Stuckey, Carmelo Anthony, and Larry Sanders with Danny Granger coming off the bench. I would take that. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.